Hey guys, Matt with the Mad Catter. Okay, just a quick intro to this video because this video wasn't filmed the way I've been filming my TNR videos. I wasn't actually out trapping. I was actually out releasing a cat that we had just gotten spayed. And another cat happened to go into the carrier that I was using for release. So I kind of just wanted to lay the groundwork for the clips. I didn't get a lot of clips of this cat because unfortunately she's very young and she was very afraid of people. So when I went into the carrier to get some footage, I noticed that she was physically shaking. So I just got the bare minimum amount of footage, and I kind of left her in peace the entire time she was here. Didn't want to stress her out. But I do have a spoiler. I did see her. I released her last night, so I went back this morning and I was filming and filling up water bowls. And I did see her back with the other cats playing, and so hopefully it wasn't too traumatizing for her. I hope you guys enjoy these video clips that I have. Thanks for being there, and thanks for subscribing to the channel. Okay, well, you're not going to believe this. The little orange cat that was out here to greet Pepper when I released her walked into the cat carrier. The little orange cat is not fixed. So I left home with one cat. I'm going home with another cat. All right, guys, I will check back in when I get home. Alright, so you can see little Pippin hiding on top of the carrier. I've left the carrier in there with a blanket in it, so she's kind of comfortable. We've got the swamp cooler blowing in there. We had to rearrange stuff. She is just terrified of people, so we wanted to kind of give her a little box with some privacy. And since I release in the carriers now, it's just a little easier for me. It's easier if the carrier's in there, so when I go to get her, she'll run into the carrier and I just close the door, cover it with a sheet, and you know, off she goes to being released. So today is Friday. She is going to be released on Sunday, and you know, that will be her her TNR video. So I don't go in with her anymore because she's so scared. You know, I try not to interact with her as much as possible. She's actually very friendly out where she was trapped with her group. She comes up within a few feet, but once she was in the catio, she just absolutely was just terrified. So she just got spayed yesterday. Unfortunately, she's only 4 months old. So, you know, we spared her a life of having babies that would probably end up dying. You know, just a tougher life. So she'll hopefully have an easier life. It breaks my heart. I wish every one of these little kittens could be, you know, found a home for, but it takes a lot of work once they get to that certain feral stage where they haven't been socialized. You know, to try and undo some of that is just, it's a lot of work. And all the people who do that kind of stuff, who work with the kittens that you know started going feral and weren't socialized, they're all overflowing. So there's no room. There's no room at fosters, no room at rescues. There's no room anywhere, and it's a sad situation. So I'll be taking her out for release on Sunday. This is probably the last time I'm going to come out here and film her. I just don't want her feeling, I don't want her feeling intimidated by me. So I will film her release. So that will be probably the next clip. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, okay, this is little Pippin. Pippin is the name we just gave the little ginger female that was just TNR'd. So her name is Pippin. She is a female, another female ginger. I told you there's a lot of them over there. It's crazy. So today is her last day. She will be released tonight. She is about 4 months old, so we got her just in the nick of time. If I'd put this off a few more weeks, she would have been pregnant. So she's absolutely terrified of human beings, so there's absolutely no chance of socializing right now. We don't have the time to do it. The people that actually in our area who do that just are overwhelmed right now, so there's no room. So she's going back out. She basically climbs all around the catio, screaming and crying. She's probably still hanging out with her mom there, so that's probably who she's crying out for. She's crying out for help. So we've got the swamp cooler on her today. The temps went back up out here in Vegas about a week ago, so we've been averaging probably somewhere in the range of about 105 to 108 every day. So we've got the swamp cooler on her for today, and she will go back out tonight. Of course, I'll be filming that, and I'll share that with you guys. But it's just a sad situation. Every one of these is a sad situation. And all this can be prevented by spaying and neutering your cat. So people out there, if you've never seen my videos before, please spay and neuter your cats. It is the most important thing you can do for your cat. So so that's Pippin's story. Pippin will go back out tonight. We'll probably probably see her around quite a bit at that one area where that particular group of ferals hangs out. It's not really a colony, but it's it's a house where the people feed them, and fortunately they do put water out, but they make no effort whatsoever to fix them. So I'm the one that's been going over and sneaking over there to trap cats and fix them. It's a sad situation, but I'll do what I can do. I'm only one person, so if I was rich, I would have a cat sanctuary and I would be trapping 50 cats a night and getting them all fixed. But I can only do what I can do. So Pippin will go back out tonight. I will film that and I will share that with you guys. Just kind of breaks my heart, though. I mean, she's just terrified. So there are a number of other cats over in that area that I have to trap. There are a lot of cats over there. So we have the mother with the 4 kittens, the tortie mother with the 2 tortie kittens, and the one kind of medium hairish tabby kitten, and the ginger kitten. Have to get all those. There are male cats, a lot of male cats over there too. The male tabby that you see in a lot of the videos from that area. The one that kind of bullies the kind of Siamese looking cat I named Scottish. That one needs to be fixed. There is a couple more tortie females over there that need to be fixed. There are a gang of little ginger cats. I think I saw a couple males this morning. We're talking kittens, probably about the 4-month range, 5 months. I saw a couple males this morning, but most of them in that area are females, so I have to continue getting them. I saw a white cat. I posted a short a couple days ago of that cat. It was the first time I've seen that cat but it kind of stays in that group at that house. That cat's a male. I have to get him. You know, there's quite a few cats over there. So a couple other tabbies that come through that are male. The big black and white male. There's a lot. And then down another street, there's a few cats that I need to get. I want to try and find a home for the big black and white female, the one I'm always filming on the wall eating the cat food or eating crunchies off the ground. The really big black and white one on that street is a female, and it used to be somebody's cat, and unfortunately they passed away, so the cat is kind of looked out for by the people on the street, on that street. So I'd like to get that cat into adoptions if, you know, if I can trap her sometime. I think she deserves to live out the rest of her years, you know, in a home. I feel really bad for her. So, and there's, you know, there's a few others around in that area, but there are a lot more areas in my surrounding area that have unfixed cats. So I'm going to be pretty busy for a while. I do have some ideas of something I want to change with the way we do the trapping. Might allow me to get, you know, two or three cats a week. That would be a lot better than one. But right now we don't have the funds to do it. I need to set up more of these folding tables. I would need to get new traps with holding pins because I don't want the cats living in their feces. I don't want to have to keep stressing them out in shifting cages. You know, there's a company, Tomahawk, that makes these cages that you can attach a rear kind of holding cage to, and you could put a litter box in there. So I would rather do the feral cats like that, where at least they have a litter box. I can change it. They don't have to live in their filth while they recover. You know, I'd like to do this with the least amount of stress on the cat. That's the important thing from my perspective. If that means I can only do one at a time, then I'm going to do it that way. But anyway, there's a lot of other stuff I'll talk about in other videos. But so this was Pippin's little journey. Pippin's fixed now, and we'll get her back out tonight. So that's going to be about it for Pippin's video. I will film the release, and I'll do you know, a closing segment. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Thanks for being there. We appreciate you guys. Alright guys, I am off to release Pippin. I'm not going to film too much here. She's really upset. You can see her in the carrier. Yeah, she's not happy, but she's going back to her mom now and her little colony group. So I'll film when I get down there. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so I just got here and the welcoming crew is already here. So we got some cats laying back there. Kitten coming to say hi. Cat up on the wall. So I am going to let her out here in a second and get her back to her family. So there she is with one of her siblings. Probably the next one I trap. I'm glad, part of me's really sad, but part of me's a little glad that she's back out here. I think that's possibly her mom up there. At least she knows where she is, so. Alright, so this is a somewhat happy ending. I wish they didn't have to be out here, but until more people start spaying and neutering their cats, then this is the only solution we have. So she's got her little ear tip. She's out here with one of her sisters. See you later, Pippin. Have a good life, baby. There she is with Little Red. Alright, goodbye, baby. Alright, that was Pippin's TNR. Pippin is back out. You guys can see some cats behind me up on the wall. The whole yard's got several cats now, so she's back with her group, and I hope she has the best life that she can. I'm sure I'm going to be seeing her, you know, a lot over here, so I'll get more video of her for you. But that's her little TNR story, and I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, do something kind for cats.